I just got home with groceries. And Carter and Cash are staying with G for a while when Bree's gone somewhere. And G says, y'all want to help Papa get the groceries out of the car? So here they come. You ready for another bag? Here you go.
Thank you.
Here you go, bitty boy. Thank you. Hurry back. Just stand here and give it to them when they come out. Buster, get out of the car. Who do you think you are, Buster? Okay, here we go. Here we go, little girl. I love you. Thank you so much. She says, yeah, we better help Papa. This is Carter talking, because Papa's a slow man. Yeah, well, I'm being. Here you go. Here you go. Here's another one.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, this is kind of heavy. I don't know if she can carry this or not. She might can. I'm coming, Ivan. Don't you be upset, okay? Thought Ben was gonna come today and take that limb down, but he come and got a table. He having a party tonight. He's coming to have a party tonight, so he come and got a table and went back home.
The kids have already done all this?
No, yeah, well, they got another bag. I'm waiting on them.
Yeah, because I told Carter, I said, you are such a good helper for Papa. And she goes, yeah, because he's such a slow man. I said, yes.
Yeah.
So, well, they've done a great job here.
Are they through? They quit?
Everything's gone, honey.
Well, no, there's milk and stuff.
Well, they can't carry milk.
Oh, okay.
Something fell over in the corner. What is
Yeah, that's probably something come out of one of those bags.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I got the rest of it. All right. It's all done. Woody went with me, guys, and he sat up in the front seat. And the guy couldn't put the groceries in the car. He said, "Sir, your back door's locked." Well, Woody had pushed the button and locked all the doors. Now I don't know why them little girls and boys can't. That's it, baby. Thank you so much. Y'all did an awesome job. Now help G put that stuff away.
Okay.
All right. So I ain't got to do it. Why they can't carry milk? She says it's too heavy. Well, it ain't too heavy. How they ever gonna get strong without carrying jugs of milk? All right. No, Buster, you'll get in trouble. You know, I got the groceries, and Woody and I come out of there. There's a car wash right there for G. And I went to the car wash for her, and right next door is Whataburger. So I thought, you know, I hadn't had my 3 cups of coffee. I'm gonna whoop there and get a cup of coffee. Well, naturally that menu staring you in the face, and Woody's saying, "Papa, hey Papa, look at the menu." So I got him and I 2 sausage biscuits. One for me and one for Woody. And I knew he wouldn't eat all of his. So what he didn't eat, I would give it to Buster. And Kippy, I'd split it with him. Because Woody don't eat much. Not like Heidi. But listen, there's a line of cars ahead of it, trucks and cars. And I don't know who they were. And I ordered through a little thing, you know, a little speaker. And I get up to the window, hand her my card, and she says, the truck in front of you pay for yours. And he's driving. Oh, I don't recognize the truck. Was it somebody that recognized me? I don't know. The time I got on the highway, he was gone. So I don't know who it may have been. But that's the first time it's ever happened to me. Maybe it's happened to y'all before. I don't know. But it was amazing. I was very thankful. Although it wasn't it just, you know, who does that for a total stranger parked behind them? Now, maybe they saw little Woody's face looking around. Thought, oh, he looks needy. I got to get out and go have her put these groceries away. Got them 2 little sleighs here this morning. get all the work I can get out of them. Now, I'll have to take them for a ride. They already told me that. So I'll give them a ride in a little bit. Bree and Laramie are off somewhere. I guess Lou and Dad are gone somewhere, so it falls on G and Paw Paw. All right. Woody. Get here, dog. Go. Yeah. Buster, go help him. Go help him, Buster. Get out of here. Get out of here. That's the one that's jumped on. That other one, that old big dog, I don't know what his name, Moose or something like that. He's the meanest one. Jumped on, ate it. Come on, Woody, get over here. You dogs go home. Come on, Woody. There's Kim's guineas waiting for a handout. I'm coming, birds. I'm right here. Buster, don't act bad now. They're gone. Buster. I'll get them, Pawpaw. I'll get them. Right, Buster. All right, let me feed these guineas. I know she sends them down here every morning. Now they'll come down here and eat a bunch of mooches, and then they go back home. Yeah. Make sure y'all eat some bugs on the way home, okay? Bugs and ticks. Don't be freeloaders. No. I'll throw them feet out here on the ground. I guess that's why they're here every morning. They know Papa will take care of them. She and I, every day whenever we buy groceries, we reward ourselves with a treat. And a little pecan pie. And I sometimes get two. She gets one. And we're fixing to sit down and have our little treat. And you are not getting that. You just already had your. You had a sausage biscuit, Buster. What else you want, Buster?
If you eat it slow, it
Look at all the people watching you eat ice cream. Buster, don't get too close. Uh-oh, Cash, get it quick. Cash dropped it.
One that's green, one that's orange.
All right. Gigi always has ice cream, doesn't she?
Always got ice cream for y'all.
Yep.
Big boy, big
I
girl.
love you.
Well, I love you, my jumbo horse.
I love you all the way to the moon.
What about your papa over here?
I love you all the way to my horse.
Oh, thank you, baby.
All the way to
And
her
I
heart.
love you.
Oh, wait, to where?
To
her heart?
Oh, wow, that's so sweet.
Caston, how much do you love me?
And I love you all the way to the moon. Now, my neighbor can always to fly to the moon.
Really?
Whoa!
Thank you.
But I love you all the way to the sun.
That's so awesome.
What's happened?
Yeah.
What happened? Why are we flying to the moon?
Because you have that much love for me, right?
How are we going to get up there and put my bag in?
Well, we're not going to take your wagon to the moon.
You can look, Woody, but you cannot have it.
Now all your dogs are waiting for my I got it. Whoa!
I know. You know what they're waiting for, huh?
They want them cups.
They want your cup.
No.
Choose a dog. Give them a cup, baby.
I'm going to choose.
Buster, no, sir, Buster.
Someone can look off my skin.
Get your ice cream, Cash. Get your ice cream, baby. Buster, no.
Yeah.
Buster.
My body.
I know, that's good.
Woody, get down.
Woody, get off. Get off the table. Come on, get off. Get out. Get out, Woody. Move. Yeah. That's not nice to get up on the
Woody
table.
said that's better.
And I'm voting
That's
for
better.
my
Say that's better.
Okay. Alexa, make the sound of a bunny.
I'm coming, buddy boy.
Alexa, what
I opened the door. G's talking to Alexa. Ivan's talking to me. It's just confusion here. I'm coming, buddy. Still got a raccoon coming at night. Getting on my mule. I don't know what he's looking for. There's no kind of treats on my mule. I don't leave none on here at night. But he gets on here every night looking. All right, everything's been eaten. Everything's eating. Corn up there out of your mane. That's ridiculous, son. You need to have better manners when you're eating, okay? Look here, look here. Look here, corn. Corn in your mane, Ivy. Come on, son. You can't sling food all over yourself. All right. Milky, your food's over there with the other goats. Not here with Ivy. Is there any more? Oh no. Look. Right here. Somewhere right here. I saw it, Ivy. Right here. Ivy gets corn in his mane. I guess that's for later. Right, Ivy? I'll have that for later. Hey, Buster. I'll have that for later, Papa. Kind of like a treat later on today. Moki, you got food over there. You better go. Moki wants to come and eat with Ivy. Ivy's not in for it. Yeah, he ain't going in for you chickens eating with him either. I guarantee y'all that. I guarantee you. He ain't going to tolerate chickens and guineas. Those chickens looking good, huh? I think they're looking good. Well, if he spills some, y'all can have it. Guinea's looking good. It's hard to tell them from the grown ones, except for grown ones. There's a grown one there. See how mean they want to be. They want to be mean to the little ones, the young ones. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful day. You guys, listen up. Here's the deal. We're getting all these different reports about next week's weather. Jamie sent us some stuff she got off the internet, one of the channels. We watched news last night. Kim was telling us about some this morning. Next week, we got a cold front coming. This week is going to be beautiful. That means we got lots of prep work to do this week. Lots of prep work to do this week. Getting prepared for it. Now, some reports, it's getting into the teens at night. So if that happens, we're going to have some problems. We'll have some problems. We'll have to really make sure everything is insulated well. We'll have to make sure everything's wrapped up good and leave some outdoor faucets dripping at night. Pretty good drip. We'll put heat lights on our wells. A lot of outdoor type stuff to be done if it gets down in the teens or in the low 20s. Now, one channel Jen I was watching last night talking about it's in the low 30s. If that's the case, and it's not as much prep, but we got to be prepared. We don't have to come out, all of a sudden they drop into the teens and we'll have water lines frozen. Now, my problem with my camper is I've got to check and see exactly what I need to do. I need to drain all the water out of that tank, out of the holding tanks. See exactly what I got to do with that. I don't want nothing to freeze out there. So I'll cut the water off to it. Well, there's no water hooked to it right now anyway. And if there's water in the tanks, I need to drain that out, I believe. And I'll probably like leave a little small heater inside the camper going. A little small one cut down low. Just kind of keep the temperatures, 40 or 50 degrees in there or so. A lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff to figure out. But the weather this week is beautiful. And so this is the week we got to get prepared. We may even have some frozen precipitation a couple of nights next week. So we don't want to be out in that kind of stuff, trying to, fix a water line or thaw something out. There's some horror stories about I remember once Tina's old house that got destroyed And Hurricane Harvey belonged to Kim first. Kim built it. Cute little house. And water line underneath froze us. Coming across underneath the floor joist. It wasn't wrapped up. I went down with a hair dryer, I guess you call it. Hair blower, whatever, it heats up, you know. And I got underneath there, and that wind was blowing. I was freezing to death underneath that house, and I laid on my back, trying to thaw that little water line out with that hair dryer. I finally got it done, but it was a job, and I was cold. But I'll tell you a worse story than that. My mom's old house, where Kim lives now, the old house is gone, but it's set almost on the ground, and her kitchen faucet froze. And she called. I'm so afraid it's froze, it's gonna bust the water lines. And I said, okay, I'll be right down. Well, I go down. She didn't have a hair dryer like that. She had a wood heater, and she had a pine knot, or she had, you know, wood going. So I got a pine knot, guys. Listen, a pine knot. And I crawled underneath that house, laid on my back with that pine knot underneath that galvanized metal pipe, going back and forth. And I barely could, and had no room. There was no room. And all of a sudden, a tip fell off that pine knot. It fell in my eye socket. Now I closed my eyes naturally, you know, when it fell, but it's sizzing. It's sizzing in my eyelid. It's sizzing. And I'm trying to turn my head, shake my head sideways and get that thing out of there. I finally got it out. It burnt, but it left a blister on my eyelid. It took a while. I got her line thawed out though. But what we do. I love these little girls. Yes, I do. I love them. Oh, I do. I love you too. You know I do. You know I do, baby. Beautiful day, guys. You know, we start talking about what is bad weather to us, and it's nothing to some of you guys up north. I realize that, but we're not used to that kind of stuff, you know. And when it blows in here in the teens, it's just our animals are not used to that kind of weather. They got good winter coats on them, so you know that insulates them. They'll be fine, and they all got shelter. Everyone has shelter. The cows in the back there got all the old barn shelters. It's all open. Then we go anywhere they want to in the barn at night to get out of the wet weather, and or during the day. Ivan, Gidget, and all these goats, they got their shelter over here, nice and dry. Wind can't blow in there. It's nice and warm in there. As warm as can be, you know, that kind of stuff. And if the little girls want to, they can spend the night with the chickens. And they do sometimes. They enjoy the chickens and the guineas. Kind of crazy. Now look at him. He thinks he's a guinea. He goes in there to see if the goats left anything. Because these little girls over here, they eat in here by themselves. In the mornings when I feed up. Now in the afternoons, the treats stuff they eat out here with the rest of them. You know, we have to go separate. For their treats, they got to eat with the rest of them. You got to eat with other goats. I know you do. She ain't a goat, Pawpaw. Buster. When animals think you're their parent, they just want to be loved. They just want you to love them, you know? Because they think, well, that's I call him Pawpaw, but it's really my mama. And just walk up to you wherever you're at and want you to love them. Just like if you was their goat mama or donkey mama. Yeah. Or cow mama. Yeah, they never forget you as what raised them. That was their source of being warm or dry and food. They never forget that. And no matter how old they get, and they'll come up to you wherever you're at for that parent loving. Oh, Lord. I shouldn't have said nothing. I shouldn't have said nothing, should I, baby? I shouldn't have said nothing. I shouldn't have said it. Coming to that parent loving. Mwah, mwah. Oh, boy. Here we go. Thank you. He said, I didn't need much loving, Papa. I didn't need much. I know it, Buster. I know, baby. I know. I know. Buster says, I'm in charge of this barnyard, Papa. I'm in charge. Well, I don't know, Buster. I don't know about that. I see Sophie run you off. I see Sophie get you. I see Ivan run you off. Yeah, I see all of it. We see it, don't we, baby? We see it. Yeah, we saw it. All right, I just called Lester. This thing, his camper here, I think they may have filled those tanks up before they left Camp Easy. And I don't want anything to freeze. Those tanks are going to be underneath, exposed, like as far as cold air. Now, Lester says he thinks all I got to do is open these valves under here, and this water will run out. These valves right under here. But he said he'll come over in a couple of days, make sure LE's got all his stuff. You see what it says here. It says a gray water holding tank, the low point drain, and the black holding tank. Okay. We haven't not used any of the tanks, you know. So what I'm thinking is, if I'm gonna let Lester double check it and do it, because he said, I can get under there, Dad, and open up everything for you, let it all drain out. So that's what we're gonna do. And I don't want anything to freeze under here, and you know, and bust one of my tanks. That'd be horrible. So we're not sure exactly how cold it's gonna get, but we're gonna try to be prepared. But this is where you drain all this stuff out. We haven't used the toilet or nothing, so the water will be clear. So I don't mind it running out right here. It's just gonna be water. And we haven't used anything else. All that's just gonna be water. So it won't hurt nothing. This is all asphalt, so it ain't gonna hurt nothing. And so I'm gonna get him to check all that when he comes over. I knew he would know because he's got a couple of campers, and he would know exactly what to do with it. Try to show you some things we'll have to do. We will open this water valve right here. You can see it right here. We'll open that open. Leave it open. One over here, we'll take the water hose off of it. Put the water hose up. We don't want the water hose, freezing with water in one of those loops and busting it. So we'll take the water hose off, put it in the shop, and we'll open that valve over here. And then I'll insulate that. I'll go ahead and insulate that stem coming up anyway. But we'll take the hose off, put it in the shop. And we have a valve right here with this white cutoff valve for this one and the one over here at the shop. And we'll cut it off. It's underground, so it'll be fine. And then I have one back of my old toilet restroom over here in my old shop. It's not hooked up to the water zone. We will insulate it, cover it up. There's no way I can cut it off, I don't think. And there's another one behind that fence over there that waters those cows in there in that pen, water trough. We'll insulate it. And we got one right here, edge of this water hose. We'll take this water hose loose. We'll fill all of our tanks up with water. We'll take that loose. and insulate that one good. And on the well house over here, we'll put a heat light in there and put a tarp or something over that other end that's open, and it should be fine. And that's really all the prep we got to do outside. And I think I can do all that with no problems. Get Lester to check that camper out for me, and we'll be set. We'll be set. That will be all okay. As soon as Miracle goes out, I'll bring a roll of hay around for tonight. All the other cows went to the back, and she's being contrary, standing right there. I know she knows, because I opened that gate all back and I stood that ring up. So she knows there's a roll of hay coming, and she's just gonna stand there till I show up with it. And I may have to go ahead and do it, and she can eat on it all day. Then when the other cows come up tonight, I can let them in. However, them still have a roll of hay. They're doing good. I'm watching 3, 4 dogs down here. I don't know if those are my neighbor's Mike or not. Mike lives on the other side of the fence over there. I'm gonna drive down and check, make sure they're not strays. Heard the guineas all start rattling down here. So I drove over here and I saw there's 4 dogs. Buster, come on. Buster, let's go. Come on, Buster. For mice, it's okay. Come on, Kip. Come on. But we're gonna give them a little scare. Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's drive down and see if we can't scare them off. If they're mice, my neighbors, they're not gonna be bad dogs. But if they're a bunch of strays, then that is bad. I'm not for sure. Let's go check them out. Let's go check them out. Do not get off, Buster. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go up there somewhere. See them right now. They got one out over here. The mic lives right through there. If that's where they went, it's okay. They're not going to be bad dogs. You can't take no chances ever see those dogs killing that deer. Hang on, boys. Hang on, boys. Get out of here. Oh, yeah, they're nice dogs. I see them going home. They're okay. That's okay there. That's Mike's dogs. Mike usually calls me when he lets them out. He keeps them pinned up. He's a good neighbor. And he'll call and say, I'm letting my dogs out for a while, but if you get in trouble, give me a call. But I hadn't seen his dogs in a while. I wasn't sure they was his or not. They went back to his house, so I'm sure they are. I was about to turn loose my pack. My pack's fixed to get them. You have to get them when you Buster. Buster, I'm ready to hurt them, Popo. I'm going to hurt somebody. Well, I see old Gunner coming back from the neighborhood. He goes over to romance some little girls over there. And it looked like he come out okay today. He's not limping, not beat up looking. Well, he got a little bit of a limp. Them boys over there in the neighborhood, they don't like you to come over to mess with their girls. And they sometimes beat him up pretty good. He comes back home, he'll lay up 2 or 3 days to recuperate. And then he forgets what all he went through. All he can remember is the good times, and so he goes back. He forgets the bad times with some other guys over there, when they all got tired of him hanging around their neighborhood and their girlfriends. Oh, darn. He's a slow learner. Like most boys. He's a slow learner. Like most boys. I want to do some sausage for you. So there's some sausage that needs to be grilled in it. Don't let it stay in the freezer too long. Get freezer burn. So I'm going to go ahead and grill it. Just regular pork sausage. Alright, so I'm just going to sit here and take it easy. I think I'll make me another cup of coffee and sit here and just do this stuff. And Dan brought some grilled pork loin over, some cut up pork loin for G and I. I ate one bite. I was out doing some work. Uh-oh, it's going to fall in there. And very good, very good. So I'm going to have it for my lunch. I may have a couple of these too. All right, guys, I'm going to cut this off and sit here and enjoy my little time on the grill. Guys, I finished the grilling and took those into G. I'm gonna go ahead and make me something to eat too and rest up a little bit. Tonight's New Year's Eve. I think we're gonna all meet at Dan's, and I'll video that and try to get it out to you hopefully Wednesday morning. But if I don't, you'll have something coming out Wednesday morning for sure. And I'll put this little video here together and this stuff I did around here today and get it out to you one morning. But I'm gonna go in and eat and then rest up for a little bit because I got to put out a roll of hay out. Miracle hadn't left yet. Whenever she leaves, I go put it out. Or if not, I'll put that when this evening when I get ready to close them up. Anyway, get that done. I love you guys. Talk to y'all later. Hit the like button, share with someone, and subscribe. Okay? I love y'all, and Happy New Year.